Xborg picked up by the boys in black and the blue. BrenEsports now. Mukhang sila naman ang nagpapakita. Kami rin kaya rin namin mag-Tams and Hayabusa. Do you support this, Yas?
Well, BrenEsports mukhang hindi pa sila sigurado sa lineup nila. They could go for Cho. I mean, they could go for Bruno pala. Or Hayabusa. As long as a hero that is late game kasi wala pa silang secured late game. Para sa side ng BrenEsports, you could go for Hayabusa kung gusto mong makapag-split push, mas mataas yung mobility niya, and mabibwisit mo pa dito yung Sunsparks kasi kung mahihirapan silang hulihin dito yung Sunsparks, again, wala pang panghuli dito. Right now, yung Sunsparks, and you asked earlier kung maganda ba yung Tigreal pick. Well, medyo gas-gas, pero maganda siyang i-combo kay Parsa as well as the Xborg kung makakapasok ka ng magandang implosion. Kaso they will pick Akaja instead.
So, Kaja last pick for Sunsparks and BrenEsports. Ito na yung lineup nila. Kung last game na 2 marksman sila, buong utang ngayon from this game. They're not picking up any solid marksmen, no hard carries, kumbaga. Kasi they're putting all their eggs in the Hayabusa basket, kumbaga. So now looking at these 2 lineups, mukhang nag-switch roles sila from last game. 666, what are your predictions? What are your thoughts?
I'll go for Bren. Esports.
All the way, Bren.
All the way.
So you know that's the game 3, Bren. Yes?
Gusto kong mag-Bren dito, pero gusto kong makita kung paano yung Hayabusa ng Bren dito. And just like I said kanina, kapag napalakas mo yung Hayabusa, kawawa yung lineup nung kabila. Pero if etong Parsa, hindi makakalapit yung Hayabusa because of the flame shot. Hindi natin masyado na-highlight yung flame shot. Pero napakalaking game changer ng flame shot dito sa whole team. Pero I think this time I'll go for Bren.
Alright, well, let's agree for once in the series. I will also say BrenEsports because of the reasons mentioned. And of course, because I just want to see the Uranus work. Ladies and gentlemen, let's throw it over to our casters. Game's about to begin. Game 3. Let's go.
What a way to start off the Season 5 regular season. Game 3 between BrenEsports and Sunsparks. We have been your shoutcaster so far. My name is Reptar. With me here is Nomad. And brother, what do you think about this draft coming in from Bren, pulling out the Carmilla and the Hayabusa at the same time?
It is a shocking game, to say the least. This is a debut of Carmilla. We've seen Carmilla in the qualifiers. Not a lot of wins there on that Carmilla, but that's because not a lot of people know how to play Carmilla yet in a competitive setting. And now we might just see that as we dive into the final game of this series, BrenEsports, Sunsparks. And on the side of Sunsparks, we got JP on that carry, Kilowash on that export, KillVJ on that Farsa, Creed on the Selena, and Reflecia on the Kaja, Kaja pick.
On the side of BrenEsports, it's Lusty for that Kufa, Rebo on the Valier, Few on the Carmilla, Kanzi on that Hayabusa, and Coco there on the Uranus once again. We're seeing a lot more Uranus picks, even during the qualifiers. And look at Sunsparks securing both of their buffs here. And,
stolen!
Did they steal it with the flame?
Yes!
Oh, wow!
Few stole it.
With the flame shot steal already.
Kobe. The steal chair, they're gonna be paying the price for this. Greed, dangerously low on HP, gets the first blood on Coco. This is gonna be Bren, hyper aggressive. Flicker's gonna be given up by Coco to escape. And they're not allowing Sunsparks to even rotate in this game.
And our panelist, Yasumiao, already said earlier that, oh my goodness, JP! Can you get away? Oh, he'll be fine. Said that the pickup on the flame shots here are going to be game changers. And already we've seen it. They were able to steal the red buff there. Reflecia getting that kill on Coco. KillVJ now, though. You're in danger, but Reflecia's there nearby. Can they turn the aggression? Nope. Lusty just getting away and playing it safe. And look at Bren just using the flame shots to check and try to pick off a member of Sunsparks from just blind, well, not blindly, it's a calculated risk that they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's working out for them really well so far.
It's actually pretty appropriate for Reba to have the flame shot. And speaking of being appropriate, the pass is going to bring JP to low HP. Abyssal Arrow connects him off, and JP's gonna be able to survive that. And Few, low, gets a couple of turret hits. Not going to get any more, but Xborg right there. Kilowatt takes him out with the fire missiles.
Thought you were going to get away. I'm going to cut you off right there. Excuse me, Miss Carmilla. Taking her out. Greed, though, gets caught off here now. Bouncing ball. He can't get away. He gets stunned. He gets damaged. But will he be able to get the kill? Yes, he does. Lusty gets the kill on that Selena using the spell curse. Basic attack buff. You rarely see that. But as a Kufra player myself, that's really fun to see.
That saves lives too.
That saves lives. It's the heal too.
The heal. That saved me a lot from a lot of tricky situations in my Mobile Legends career, so to speak. And it just secured the kill for them, gives Lusty the kill.
Goodness, look at them just using the flame shot whenever it's off. Few is diving in, and that's already taking out like a good amount there of health from JP.
Huge chunk, yeah.
Guys, me out there calling it correctly. Flame shot is doing a lot here for Bren Esports.
And it's also just a big check, so to speak, because it's a knockback as well. And if they're going to try to post up, try to defend the mid lane turret, they can just get knocked back and you're going to get reset. And they're going to dish out a few more damage onto that turret.
Both teams are now running 3 masks. Actually, we failed to mention that they're... Oh, no! Rebo gets caught off! There goes the Divine Judgment!
Yeah, just in time as well. Gets the Sonar through Felicia. They don't have a lot of damage here, Bren Esports, just yet. But Valor, Rebo is going to be a huge problem as soon as we hit the 6-minute mark.
And the fact that Bren Esports doesn't have a marksman on them, they really can't drag this game out too much into the late game before JP starts dealing a lot of damage and getting a lot of resources now. The arrow missed. Sunsparks trying to get a pick off, not able to get it there. Kilowatt though sees Coco there in the jungle. And Bren Esports preparing for the turtle now, knowing that Sunsparks probably have their eyes on it.
Yeah, Few gonna try to just scout out where Sunsparks is. This is a 4-man rotate here. Xborg is being contested there by Uranus. Gets the greed, gets the revenge onto Kill VJ. Kill VJ gonna go down. Lusty still alive, but Rebo managed to secure the kill onto Lusty. Carl T.
Oh, the flame shot! The attack there by Valor. Oh my goodness, that hurt. And that was from afar.
Oh, there goes the Divine Judgment onto Lusty though. Takes him out. Carl T. gonna dive in on that Hayabusa. Manages to make it out alive. Turret's gonna go down. That's gonna be the first turret going down as well. Opens up the upper and the lower jungle here of Sunsparks. Here goes the Feather Airstrike.
And Bren Esports now able to get away. Sunsparks able to make space. Not sure if you noticed there, a little interesting thing that Lusty did. He picked up that movement buff, charged up the Tyrant's Revenge, and then with the little, after the timer of the movement buff, you get that push. He readjusted his position, got to see Sunsparks, and then use Tyrant's Revenge. I've never seen anyone use the buff with a mix of the Tyrant's Revenge load up there by Kufra. Interesting new thing that we've learned here from Bren Esports. But I'm pretty sure other teams have done it. It's just myself, the first time I've ever seen it.
That's why Lusty is the king of Kufra, so to speak. He proved himself last season.
And right now, though, Bren Esports trying to find another pick-off.
Felicia, goodbye.
See you later, Reflecia. Kel VJ now in trouble here. Kind of sandwiched, 3 members, but he's able to fly away. Flying right out of the map like I'm out of here.
You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
I just noticed, though, that's a peacock skins. Peacocks don't fly. And JP.
Oh, yeah.
Peacocks don't fly, man. So it's funny to see that, but JP and Greed have to be careful here because Lusty and Rebo.
I forgot about that fact. Thank you for just ruining this entire day for me.
Kilowatts, though. Last
Saturday, not going to connect to anybody. And he's going to get connected by Rebo and Few. He's going to get taken out.
Mega kill there on the side. Who got the mega kill? Was it Coco? Oh, it was Valier with the mega kill there.
Yeah, it was Rebo.
Rebo with the mega kill right now. And Sunsparks once again on the defensive. Bren Esports applying a lot of pressure in all lanes and getting some crucial pickoffs here. It looks like Sunsparks just moving together now. Lusty in trouble in the bottom lane because here comes the rest of Sunsparks applying the pressure to the bot. Flame shot has been used just to give them enough space to finally take down this turret. And that is the first turret down once again. And just now for Sunsparks.
That is how Sunsparks is going to be able to come back into this game. Systematically take out that turrets, but they don't have to give away the turtles. They need to check Bren Esports. That's what they really need to do here. Just try to stop the pushes from coming in.
Yeah, and if I'm going to be Sunspark. Oh no, Kilowatt though in trouble. He's in the wrong side of the wall. Here comes the backside. That is a kill there for the Selena. But here comes the rest of Sunspark. Last Insanity being loaded up.
Revenge.
Oh my goodness, the Divine Judgment though gets Few, and Few goes down. SS Sunsparks looks like they are finally turning this around. Carl T's being chased out here in the mid, but Reflection gets taken out by the Hayabusa with 2 buffs.
You don't give Carl C the Hayabusa, man.
Nope, and you don't give it 2 buffs. That is the turtle buff, the blue buff,
And the red buff.
and the red buff for Carl TZ.
Yeah, he's a problem. And Hayabusa has always been a problem ever since he's been created. Because he can split push without any problem. He can just weave in and out of the map and you don't know where to check him. That's a thorn on the side of Sunsparks. But looking at this replay over the top side, this was good plays here from BrenEsports and Sunsparks at the same time, but Sunsparks just managed to come out on top. That was a good revenge by Lusty, though. It's just sad that they don't have enough damage yet. Those were 4 guys caught without revenge.
Yeah, JP is 3-0-2 right now, but still not enough damage. Oh no! Greed gets picked off, uses Flicker just to get away, and here comes the rest of BrenEsports going in aggressively. Coco, meanwhile, he's doing what fighters do. He's pushing the bottom lane right now, changing the attention of Sunsparks, but they called the bluffs, and it was a little bit too late. They ended up giving their top tower because they saw Coco in the bottom lane pushing, and Coco was just like, no. Oh, Bren takes the tower. And now Sunsparks having a really difficult time here adjusting to how BrenEsports is moving together. This is probably why they really love prioritizing that Ling pick, because of how they're moving together as a group, moving around the map. The feathered airstrike lands on Coco, but Coco just giving the space that BrenEsports needs to get that turtle uncontested. Hayabusa picking up the turtle buff once again.
Man, this is something that BrenEsports has been known for. They are always known for the rotations that just secures the objectives, and that has been what they've been doing. Coco, so eyes out here. VJ Lusty though with the revenge onto JP, pushes everybody back. They're going to be forced back here, but JP finally dishing out a lot of damage, but he does fall down. It is a 2v2, 2-for-2 trade so far. They're chasing down Coco. Coco's going to be able to survive that, but it's going to be Carl C and Lusty in the mid lane. They should be able to set one up here.
Let's see now. How will Bren respond to this? Can they still apply the pressure here to Sunsparks? JP now is starting to be a problem. The arrow hits, but Greed not going to commit there because there is that Hayabusa, very problematic Hayabusa that you don't want to underestimate right now if you're Sunsparks.
Not looking good. Bloodlust Axe being picked up by Kilowash. I don't know. Honestly, don't know how Sunsparks can bounce back from this. The only way is if they can just find a way for carry to split push or X-Borg, but at the same time, they can't move away from the main squad because if there's a team fight, they're the ones that should dish out the damage.
Ooh,
they do get the arrow onto Lusty. Lusty is still tanky. Fuse right there.
Immortality force to be popped.
The flicker by Greed.
Sunsparks running the flame shot once again.
Connecting as
With
well
the
at
arrow
the
land?
end.
Oh, no, it doesn't. And once again, the flame shot connecting over and over again for BrenEsports. It has been pointed out, and we have to keep pointing it out here because that has been the story here for BrenEsports.
Oh, RDC diving in, diving on the Reflection, pops the ultimate. This is out half HP onto Reflection, manages to shadow himself out there.
Last Insanity.
There goes Last Insanity, able to defend this, and Rebo falls down. It is a 0-for-2 trade in favor of Sunsparks, slowly evening things out, but they still need to get turrets, though. That's the only thing that they need here.
BrenEsports a little bit too cocky there. Even though Krauty was able to get away, Sunsparks punishing BrenEsports for their hubris. Lusty and Rebo go down, but Coco looks like it's going to be the next target. They catch off Few. Few, can he survive this?
No, he can't.
Airstrike. He goes down, but here comes Krauty. Oh my goodness, killing spree there. Double kill, triple kill. Can he get more? Oh no, he doesn't.
And here comes the Flying Peacock once again. Kilowatt still alive though, the Firaga armor.
Can he get away from Coco? Oh, trying to chase him.
He doesn't give a damn about the turn. He manages to survive. But Rebo's gonna be that flame shot. The flame shot hits him
for 3.
That was an insane turn of events there.
I didn't expect
Seriously.
that.
I got another Rebo. Oh hey, Kabim. Flame shot. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Once again, that flame shot just changing things around. But that was a really great exchange from Kilowatt and Coco.
And now they're going to try to go for Coco. Oh, denies the Divine Judgment. Almost.
Nope. Not going to pull me back.
Gets the arrow. Abyssal Arrow connects onto Rebo once again.
Flying Peacock.
PLVJ gets stunned. The
Oh,
revenge.
gets caught
Manages
off.
to He's going to get taken out. Lusty's going to get taken out as well because of JP. JP finally becoming a problem here. I think he finally has a golden staff.
Yes, he does. 5-1-5 now. Reflection being chased down. Coco and Rebo is going to be enough. They take out a Reflection. The Abyssal Arrow from Greed doesn't hit anywhere. And once again, Greed is landing more Abyssal Arrows, but still not landing enough really crucial ones. Or once he does, Bren just has an answer to get away.
They actually forced out the Winter Truncheon onto Fuse,
Arrow
so that's a
lands.
small window. Coco being a problem. Kilowash,
They're fine.
they're fine. They're
fine.
good.
Coco, though, might not be fine
Flickers
because it's getting
in.
chased by Greed and JP. Coco.
Arrow
able to
not
get
going
away.
to be connecting. Going to be
Oh, the
dangerous
flame shot
because
again.
Carmilla's going to be in the backside. Few pushing in, not dishing out a lot of damage. Not a good trade for him. Backing off. Arrow going to connect onto Coco, but they're not going to be following through. There goes the feathered airstrike just to clear the minion waves.
And this is the problem for Sunsparks right now. You did mention that one of the things that they could do to come back from this was to sort of time a really good split push. But if you have the Hayabusa and the Carmilla that you're going up against, that's a lot of movement speed that they have and ground that they cover, that it's very risky for you, for one or two of your members to split push, especially with his Hayabusa around, even just the Hayabusa. We've seen him able to get a double kill. Yes, they were low, but this is Carl Z, and once again, he is securing buffs for days. You gotta fear this Hayabusa, and if I'm Sunsparks, that's probably the main reason why they're so defensive right now.
Yeah, this is just prime rotation for CallTZ. Just depriving Sunsparks of the buffs that they badly need in order to get more gold, get more XP, and get the buffs. There's a reason why they're called buffs. Arrow connects onto Lusty. It's going to be a hyper defensive Sunsparks. If they can stop this push, get a four-man down inside of BrenEsports, they may just be able to bounce back. Big if.
That's a really big if because the Lord is knocking on the door right now. Abyssal Arrow misses again. Here comes BrenEsports knocking because they finally finishes. They're going for the middle lane. Turret there. Here comes the Lord in the top lane. Here comes the rest of BrenEsports. Coco takes a lot of damage.
Kilowatt.
Last
That's
insanity.
insanity.
Full charges it. Few is taken out. But here comes
Oh!
Lusty.
No
Lusty
revenge.
once again.
There goes the Divine Judgment just in time. No revenge coming in. They managed to defend this very well. Lusty's going to go down. Coco's going to be the next prime target here. Going to be forced to flicker out there. And Sunspark manages to survive. I like the timing from the Reflection there. As soon as Lusty came in, he went for the rage, and he's going to go for the revenge. As soon as he procced out the animation for the revenge, just Reflection going in for the Divine Judgment, pulling me away. That could have been the game ender there.
Yeah, that is like a split second, like a 1 second like charge up even. Really great opening. Being able to see that opening and making the most out of it. Indeed, I gotta agree with you. The Reflection, great save with that Divine Judgment, because if Lusty was able to land that revenge, this could have been over already.
But
Great save.
I digress though. All three lanes are wide open here. It can still be GG for Sunsparks. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really difficult because you have the Hayabusa to worry about here, and it looks like he might see the X-Borg in the bottom lane. Hayabusa and X-Borg are duking it out, but we see Coco Kalzi though able to get away. Last Insanity has been popped already, and he has the Little Wanderer with him, and more buffs again. He's always just buffed up, it seems like.
Sunsparks, they need to shove the lanes. Start pushing the lanes away from their base. That's the only thing that they can do to bounce back, to at least get a breather, a room for breathing here.
But it's so difficult because you don't have someone who could really do a very crucial pickoff on the Hayabusa. Maybe a Divine Judgment, but then who knows? If you use it, he might just be able to get away. So, as much as I want to see Sunsparks put up a really big fight against BrenEsports here, it's really hard if you start thinking about it to see how that could be done. The crucial members here are going to be JP. JP, how safe can he stay? How much damage can he deal without being dived by that Hayabusa? Avoiding a Tyrant's Rage from the Kufra. At the same time, Greed, can he land a very, very crucial arrow?
Speaking of arrows, Kilowatt's going to dive in with that last Insanity. Only going to be connecting onto Few, not a lot of damage as well. Coco's in the back line, just trying to dish out a lot of damage. And Sunsparks, they cannot commit to this. They need to back off because top lane's pushing in as well as the bottom lane.
Feathered
This
Airstrike.
is hard.
It's a lot.
This is hard for Sunsparks to come back to.
Yeah, but I don't want to count out the defending champions. You really can't. But it is difficult.
This is exactly the position that they were in when they went up against Onyx and just
And one.
brought the game back. But you know, it's still hard.
See here now, Carlty being able to just free solo the Lord, and BrenEsports positioning themselves there for info, and
Ooh.
Rebo, taking a lot of damage. Flame shot has been used, gets that stun, and Hayabusa gonna be, there
Lusty
goes the
coming
Tyrant's
in.
Rage over there
Prime
on
location
Green.
for the revenge. Gets 2 on that revenge. Green gets knocked up, but they take down Lusty at the right time there. But few diving in, they take down Green over the back lines. Kilowatt is going to go down. Immortality's going to be popping. This is BrenEsports just knocking on the doors. They don't have any minions.
Oh, that's
They're
so
overstaying
much
their
damage,
welcome.
though.
Coco just did. This is it. The minions are coming in.
The burst damage coming in from the Feathered Airstrike along with
Coco
the
pushing
damage.
everybody back. That's it.
That's it. This is over. This is going to be a really
Oh,
hard defense, but wait for it.
wait
We might
for
have
the
spoken
airstrike.
too soon. JP keeping them back along with the Feathered Airstrike, but they don't have the Feathered Airstrike now. They get pushed back. Shut down there on the carry. There goes Kazi there in the back line, just hitting it. And that is GG. BrenEsports, the boys with black and gold, defeating our defending champs in a 3-game series. 2-1. BrenEsports gets the win for our first series of the regular season for Season 5.
That's the first game. We still got upper level going up against Geek Fam later on.
We already got playoff quality games.
We already have the playoff quality games, and we are seeing the MVP of that match is going to be Carlty. Well deserved. That Hayabusa was a fine pick, so to speak. You don't give Carlty the Hayabusa, and you just don't give away your lanes that easy, and that's exactly why